G'day girls and boys of grade 6, this final year of your primary schooling. Today I can't be with you as you make your commitment to continue your preparation for the celebration of the Sacrament of Confirmation. I want to commend you and your teachers for the ways that you have prepared in these really difficult circumstances of online learning from home. I'm sure you've missed your friends, and I'm sure you're really glad to be back at school and out of your parents' hair again. But I just wanted today, as you continue to prepare for the Sacrament of Confirmation, to gain a deeper understanding of what it means. Confirmation can only happen once in your life, and that'll happen when we celebrate it early next year sometime. I don't know the date as yet, but we'll work out something. It's the completion of baptism, and it means that what your parents have said on your behalf in wanting you to be a part of the church, in wanting to have God in your life by belonging to the community, the family we call the Catholic Church, and more particularly this community of your own parish. Now you have the possibility of confirming what your parents wanted for you then. And now God continues to confirm the gifts that He has given you in that sacrament of baptism by giving you further gifts. And I just wanted to read a reading for you that says to me what this means, and it comes from Paul's letter to the Corinthians, and he speaks about a variety of gifts. There is a variety of gifts, but always the same Spirit. There are all sorts of service to be done, but always to the same Lord, working in all sorts of different ways in different people. It is the same God who is working in all of them. The particular way in which the Spirit is given to each person is for a good purpose. One may have the gift of preaching with wisdom given to him by the Spirit. Another may have the gift of preaching instruction given him by the same Spirit. And another, the gift of faith given by the same Spirit. Another, the gift of healing through this one Spirit. One, the power of miracles, another prophecy, another, a gift of recognizing spirits, another, the gift of tongues, and another, the ability to interpret them. All these are the work of the one and the same Spirit who distributes these different gifts to different people just as He chooses. Why I thought I'd read that is because confirmation is the gift of the Spirit, but the gift of the Spirit comes in many forms, and it's only as we grow up, only as we develop, that we realise what the particular gifts are in my own life. And it's not necessarily a gift that says how good I am at something. I might be good at maths, or I might be good at sport or languages or music. That's different. These are gifts that drive our inner selves. And sometimes we will come to recognise them later on in life as the gift that we have to do the things that we may never have dreamed that we could do. Possibilities of doing things that make a good difference to our world that we would never think that we have the capability for. So you may not be someone who has the gift of prophecy or the gift of teaching or the gift of healing, all these gifts that Jesus offers us through His Spirit. But they emerge in us as we grow, as we go into situations where we find that we're called upon to do certain things that can only come from God. Responsibilities that God asks us to exercise on His behalf. And we may not think that we've got the capacity to do them. We may not be particularly interested in doing them, but something drives us. And that thing that drives us at that time to do certain things that are life-giving for other people are the gifts of the Spirit. The gifts of the Spirit enable us in our own ways, in our own places in life, in our relationships with people, in our relationship with the world, to make a good difference to the world. So confirmation, yes, have a party. It's a wonderful day. Celebrate it well with your family. But you may not feel the effects of the gifts of the Spirit there and then. They emerge in time. It's like a seed that is planted in your life. And as you grow and develop and find yourself in certain circumstances, you may find that you may be doing very unselfish things that can only happen because you've been given the Spirit of God to be self-effacing, to give your life for the sake of others in many little ways. So I pray that as you continue to prepare for this sacrament of confirmation, you may have a sense of the great worth that you have, how great God's love for you is, and how God calls you to be an instrument of his love and care and compassion for people. He calls you in your own ways to make a good difference to the world. And that's the question. How are you in the future, in many different ways, going to make a good difference to our world? That's where you allow the Spirit of God to work in you. And that's where the effect of confirmation that you will celebrate early next year will come to have its effects in your life. So I'd like to express my gratitude to you for the way that you have prepared so far. Continue to prepare well. Open yourself, your deeper self, to the God who seeks to make a home in you, and enable that God to exercise his power working through you. May God bless you. Have a good day today, and I hold you in my thoughts and prayers.